and we get to see how one of my favorite monthly mangas was the prototype. So in 2006 was Isayama's first production of Attack on Titan, and oh my god, was there some fucking huge changes from the series from what we got now. So let me just say first, the freaking art in this shit is like on Togashi level Hunter x Hunter. Like, it looks really bad. He even says at the start, yeah, this is before I could learn how to draw, and I'm like, god damn, does it look fucking bad. It looks really bad. So people who are like no fans, you know, if you're like a huge fan and only accept, you know, vagabond art style quality, yeah, you might want to look away from this. But from this, it's pretty much what we've gotten from like the whole series. It feels like everything that we've gotten so far. If you know what Titan, like if you have read Titan before, then you feel like this is exactly what you got. You feel like this main guy Murakumo, he's like in a world where like Titans have been attacking, like, and they think they killed about like 8% of like humanity, and pretty much shows him like with this girl named Tsubaki, and to ask, you know, take me under the wing because my father was killed by like Titans. And it's like, you see, Murakumo was actually killed by his family was killed by Titans as well. One thing I really wanted to see in like this little one shot, although yeah, it was like I think like 70 pages or something. That's like a full like monthly chapter sometimes. It would have been nice to see like the little development, because he was saying like, oh, and your master, and so with the end of it felt like you never took her on as your disciple or anything. You just asked her to swing us like a wooden sword 100 times. That's not really a master. That's, I could tell you to do that. What I really liked in this manga, when you see like the Titans attack, and something that I really wanted to see that could be interesting in manga, is that when you see that some of the Titans themselves are disguised as humans. Like you see one that's disguised as Murakumo's father from like 10 years ago. I thought if they could actually do that, it's like not just the weak Titans, like if they could just do that as well, if like they advance so much that they could hide themselves in human skin, you know, like now that would be some really interesting stuff. And like a lot as well with the series, like there was this one guy in there who looked like a muscly Armin. He had a sort of interesting part in this manga where he was like pretty much the pussy, felt like manga, like he felt like Armin really much. He was a freaking built up muscular one, and he just didn't do anything. I felt in this manga, like he just like had his one little moment of glory when he finally said, you know, oh, what am I fighting for? You know, oh, we got to retreat to another town. We're abandoning this. And Murakumo just saying, yo, I think we can save both of this stuff. And he shows as he's like trying to save Tsubaki from some Titans, and he ends up, you know, actually, you know, saving someone and actually taking down a Titan, and in the end he just got freaking chomped on. And the only little difference between like the nape and the neck is that they have like these little energy cores or something, I believe they were, that they had on them. So they had to deal with that instead of the nape and the neck, which was probably going to be a lot harder to take down the Titans actually if they had like a core somewhere instead of like just the typical nape and the neck sort of stuff. Overall, like, and then you see at the end of this chapter when you see like all the Titans attacking, he actually gets eaten himself, and I was like, holy shit. And then you see that he turns into Titan, which looks completely the same design as Aaron's on. I think the best bits of the manga art-wise was like one bit with like these eyes, that was it, and some of the Titan transformations, like when he did it with Murakumo, because that is exactly Aaron's design when he transforms. Although he does get his core taken out at the end, and then you see as well that he takes out all these Titans. I mean, he was going to get 3 against 1, so pretty ending beast like that. And it just ends with Tsubaki at the grave crying and saying, yo, I'm going to train master, and saying like your best disciple. Overall, it was kind of typical, like, I guess you could say, like for a one-shot. The art was appalling though. Sometimes I couldn't understand what the hell was going on with some art stuff. For it doing Shonen Jump, or I think Shonen Magazine, this was for, yeah, if it weren't for this and then he decided to do a monthly, then like, and actually got his art together, we wouldn't have one of the freaking greatest like monthlies ever. Like one of the most fucking enjoyable fucking stories I love to read monthly. So overall, it pains me to do this to Titan, but it's a 6. Like this is a very like chapter. But if you guys seen the one shot or planning to see this one shot, let me know what you think about that. But that's all for me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, Strala, man, sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.